Welcome students. Students, we had started topic number 2, quadratic equation in maths first. In that we had seen various types of solving quadratic equation, that is factorization method, completing square method and formula method. Now we will see one more concept, nature of roots of quadratic equation. What is meant by nature of roots? We had seen the three methods of solving quadratic equation. In that equation we get two roots of that quadratic equation. So sometimes roots are same. You observe or you notice that sometimes when we solve the quadratic equation by any of the three methods, sometimes the roots are same, that is x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2. Sometimes roots are different, x is equal to 2, x is equal to minus 3, and sometimes there are roots which are in root, that is root 22, 2 plus root 22. Sometimes we get such type of answers. So from that answers means the solution of that quadratic equation. From that solution we find the nature of the root. तुम्ही कसं म्हणताय बघा, तुमचे फ्रेंड्स असतील तर तुम्ही काय म्हणताय, या फ्रेंडच्या सहवासात राहिल्यानंतर तुम्हाला त्याचा सहवास स्वभाव कळतो, नेचर कळते की ऑब्झर्व करताय की तुम्ही, म्हणजे याचं नेचर असं आहे, याचं नेचर असं आहे असं आपण म्हणत असतो. मग आता त्या क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशनचं नेचर म्हणजे काय असणार आहे, त्याचे जे रूट्स आहेत, जे रूट्स येतात त्यावर त्या क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशनचं नेचर ठरवलं जातं. We find the nature of the quadratic equation by its roots. So we know if this is the quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we know what are the roots of this quadratic equation. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. We had done in formula method. If this is the quadratic equation, then roots are x is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay. From this, how to find the nature of the root? The nature of the root depends on the value of b square minus 4ac, and this b square minus 4ac we call this as b square minus 4ac as discriminant. We call this as discriminant. Okay, and the nature depends on the value of b square minus 4ac. This nature depends on value of the discriminant. B square minus 4ac is called as discriminant, or we call this as sin as delta. This triangle we call it as delta. Okay, means what are the values of, what are the names for b square minus 4ac? Discriminant or delta. We show by this symbol also, delta. Okay, you remember this. So the nature depends on the value of this b square minus 4ac. What are the possible values of b square minus 4ac? See, there are three possible values of b square minus 4ac. If suppose there are, what are the three possible values of b square minus 4ac? If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, if the b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and b square minus 4ac is less than 0. There are these three cases possible. Okay? Any one more case is possible? No. There are three sufficient these cases are possible. Either you get the value of b square minus 4ac 0, or greater than 0 means positive and less than 0 means negative. Greater than 0 means positive and less than 0 means negative. Okay? So what are the cases? If b square minus 4 is equal to 0, then what is the nature of the roots? The roots are the roots are real and equal. The roots are real and equal. If the value of discriminant is 0, then roots are real and equal. If b² minus 4ac is greater than 0 means positive, then what is the nature of the roots? The roots are real, but they are not equal, means unequal. Okay? And if b² minus 4ac is less than 0 means negative, minus sign असेल तर result, the roots are not real. Not real means the roots are imaginary. You know, you don't know the not real means imaginary numbers. In 11th, 12th standard you get imaginary numbers, that is root I, means its value is negative. Not real means its value is under root negative, and its value is negative. Okay? So the nature of roots depend on these three possibilities. If b² minus 4ac is equal to 0, then roots are real and equal. If b² minus ac is greater than 0, then roots are real and unequal. And if b² minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are not real. In textbook page number 44, there is given one activity. You had given value of discriminant. What are the values are given? 50. Values are given 50 minus 30. Its value is given at 0. And you have to find the nature of the root. So you can easily write first value of discriminant is what is the given? This is the value of discriminant is given. 50 means positive. If the value is positive, then roots are, what is the nature of roots? The roots are here real and unequal. Okay? Here, what is the value of discriminant? Minus 30 means negative, less than 0. Means roots are here not real. And in last example, delta value is 0, therefore roots are real and equal. Okay, you understand, you remember this, you can find the roots, that is nature of the roots. You can easily find the nature of the root. So in the example, if you ask to find the nature of the root, then you find first ABC, then find discriminant and determine the roots of the equation. See the examples. Find the value of discriminant. We had learned discriminant and nature of root. We see one example on it. We have to find the value of discriminant. That is, we have to find the value of delta, means b² minus 4ac. For finding b² minus 4ac, we have to write the values of ABC. It is in the standard for PS. So we compare the given equation 2y² minus 5y plus 10 is equal to 0 with ay² plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here the variable is y, so we write here y. What we get? y² means value of a is 2. What is the value of b? Value of b is minus 5. And what is the value of c? A. A, B, C we get. So we find discriminant. First step compare and second discriminant. Discriminant to write as delta is equal to b² minus 4ac. What is the value of b? Minus 5, its square. Minus 4 into what is the value of a? 2 into what is the value of c? 8. Minus 5 square is 25. Minus 4 2s are 8. 8 10s are 80. So 25 minus 80. Plus minus minus. 80 minus 25, 55 and greater number 7. So the value of discriminant is minus 55. Okay, understand? If you ask for find the value of discriminant or delta or p square minus 4ac, you calculate in this way. Compare first, find the value of ABC and then find p square minus 4ac. Now second example is given. Determine the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation. 2x square minus 5x plus 7 is equal to 0. We have to find nature of root of the quadratic equation. Means the nature of the quadratic roots of the quadratic equation depends on value of the discriminant. So we first find the value of the discriminant. For this, compare given equation 2x square minus 5x plus 7 is equal to 0 with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We get what is the value of a? A is equal to 2. What is the value of b? Minus 5. And what is the value of c? 7. Now find b square. This is the first step. Second step, find b square minus 4ac minus 5 square minus 4 into 2 into 7. Minus 5 square is 25 into minus 2, 4 2s are 8, 8 7s are 56. Plus minus minus 56 minus 25. 6 minus 21, 31. The value of b square minus 4ac is minus 31. Means it is negative. Here b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Value is negative. If the value is positive, you write greater than 0. If value is equal to 0, you write is equal to 0. Here value is less than 0. So you had done three cases. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then therefore the roots of given quadratic equation are given quadratic equation. The roots of the given quadratic equation are, what are the roots? If the value is less than 0, not real. If b square minus 4 is less than 0, then the roots are not real. If there is positive answer, you write greater than 0 and roots are real and unequal. And if 0, the roots are real and equal. You simplify such type of example. Now we see next 2 points. The relation between roots of quadratic equation and coefficient. What is, we had seen nature of root. Now we see relation between roots of quadratic equation and its coefficient. Means roots of quadratic equation, suppose there is alpha and beta and coefficients are a, b, c. Suppose this is a quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And alpha and beta are roots of this quadratic equation. Then what is the relation between roots? Which are the roots here? Alpha and beta. And which are the coefficients here? A, B, C. Then there is relation between these alpha, beta and coefficients A, B, C. What is the relation? We will see here. See, if alpha and beta are roots, then we write alpha is equal to minus b plus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. And we write beta as minus b plus or minus. We had seen here plus or minus. So here we take minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So I here first find alpha plus beta. When I find alpha plus beta, means alpha plus beta, there is common denominator 2a, and at the numerator c plus and minus get cancelled. So minus b and minus b, or you write plus and minus b remains. Okay. So alpha plus beta is minus minus plus minus 2b upon 2a. 2 get cancelled. Therefore, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. This is the first relation we get. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. And what happens if I product this alpha into beta? If I take product of these two, then at the denominator 2a into 2a becomes 4a square. Okay? And at the numerator it is in the form a plus b and a minus b. Means a square. A means here minus b square. Minus root b square minus 4ac bracket square. This calculation is given in the textbook also. So minus b square is b square minus square root of this get cancelled. B square minus 4ac upon 4a square. Means what remains here? C. B square minus b square minus 4 minus minus plus 4ac upon 4a square. B square will cancel. 4ac upon 4a square. 4 will cancel. 1a will cancel. So we get alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. So we get the second relation, alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Okay, understand what is the here formula? So you remember only these two things. What is the relation between the roots of quadratic equation and coefficient? That is, if the alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we write alpha plus beta means, here alpha plus beta means sum of the roots. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a, and here product of the roots. Product of roots. We get alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. You remember these two formulae. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. Minus b means, here b means coefficient of x, minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square, and here we write product of the roots is equal to c means here constant term upon a means coefficient of x square. Okay, this is the relation between roots and coefficient. These are the roots and this is the coefficient. Now next one is to obtain a quadratic equation having given roots. If the roots are given, then we have to obtain the quadratic equation. Here quadratic equation is given, we have to find roots. Now roots are given, then how to find the quadratic equation? See, suppose alpha and beta are roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then what is the value of x? X value is alpha or x is equal to beta, because these are the roots. So value of x are alpha and beta. Now take alpha here, x minus alpha is equal to 0, and here x minus beta is equal to 0. We take product of x minus alpha into x minus beta is equal to 0. So what is the answer? First multiply with x square minus beta x. Now multiply with alpha minus alpha x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. That is x square minus take common and x also take common. So what remains here? First I write alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation we have formed from given roots. Here given roots are alpha and beta. Then how to form the quadratic equation? X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. This is formation of quadratic equation by using roots. Here alpha and beta are roots given. Then how to form quadratic equation? By using this formula, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. You remember both these. This is the relation and this is formation of quadratic equation given roots. Students, now we will see some examples in practice set 2.5. In the practice set 2.5, question number 1, 2 and 3 based on discriminant and nature of the roots. Okay, we had already learned. You can solve question number 1, 2, 3 easily. Now see the question 4. What is the question 4 here? Form the quadratic equation if roots are 3 and minus 3. We have to form quadratic equation and roots are given 3 and minus 3. Just we have seen formation of quadratic equation. How we will find the quadratic equation if alpha and beta are the roots? What is the formula? X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. What is the formula we have seen? X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. This is the formation of quadratic equation given roots. So here roots are given 3 and minus 3. You take 3 as alpha and minus 3 as beta. So let I solve for 7. Let alpha is equal to 3 and beta is equal to minus 3. In the formula we want alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. So calculate alpha plus beta. What is the alpha plus beta? 3 plus minus 10 is equal to 3 plus 1 minus 10 is equal to minus 7. Alpha plus beta we get minus 7. And alpha into beta, calculate 3 into minus 10, that is minus 30. Alpha into beta you get minus 30. Alpha plus beta you get minus 7. Okay. So the required quadratic equation is what is the required quadratic equation? Write this formula. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. You may read this as x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots is equal to 0. We had calculated this x square minus alpha plus beta. Value of alpha plus beta is minus 7x plus value of alpha beta is minus 30 is equal to 0. Simplify x square minus plus 7x plus minus 30 is equal to 0. This is our required quadratic equation. This is our required quadratic equation. Okay. First take this roots as alpha and beta. Find alpha plus beta, alpha into beta. Then write the formula of quadratic equation. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. And then simplify. Similarly, the fourth example. What is given? Let alpha is equal to 2 minus root 5 and beta is equal to 2 plus root 5. First calculate alpha plus beta. What is alpha? 2 minus root 5 plus what is beta? 2 plus root 5. So calculate 2 minus root 5 plus 2 plus root 5. Minus root 5 plus root 5 you cancel 2 plus root 4. So value of alpha plus beta is 4. Similarly calculate alpha into and alpha into beta is equal to 2 minus root 5 into 2 plus root 5. This is in the form a plus b, a minus b. So we write as a square minus b square means 2 square minus root 5 square. 2 square is 4, root 5 square is 5. That is answer is minus 2. Therefore, the required quadratic equation is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. X square is minus alpha plus beta is 4x plus alpha beta value is minus 1 is equal to 0. Further simplify, x square minus 4x plus minus 1 is equal to 0. This is our last term. Answer. This is our required quadratic equation. Here, first calculate alpha plus beta, then calculate alpha into beta. This is in the form a plus b, a minus b. So we write a square minus b square. 2 square is 4, root 5 square is 5. 4 minus 5 is 2. Okay. See question 6 in practice 2.5. If alpha and beta are roots of the quadratic equation, y square minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0, then find the values of alpha square plus beta square and alpha cube minus beta cube. Here we had given quadratic equation. We have to find alpha square plus beta square and alpha cube minus plus beta cube. So for this we know the expansion formula. What is the expansion formula for alpha plus beta bracket square? And what is the expansion formula for alpha plus beta bracket cube? You have done a and 9 standard. What is this expansion? Alpha square plus 2 alpha beta plus beta square. So we want alpha square plus beta square. So we write alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta bracket square and here minus 2 alpha. So formula for this is alpha plus beta bracket square minus 2 alpha. Similarly here, what is the expansion of a plus b bracket cube? A cube means alpha cube plus 3 alpha square beta plus 3 alpha beta square plus beta cube. A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus this b cube. We want alpha cube and beta cube. Alpha cube plus beta cube. Here, what is the common from this? 3 alpha beta is common. So what remains? Alpha plus beta. So we want alpha cube plus beta cube. So what is the answer? Alpha plus beta bracket cube. Take this minus 3 alpha beta into bracket alpha plus. So for finding alpha square plus beta square, we use the formula this directly. Alpha plus beta bracket square minus 2 alpha beta. And for finding alpha cube plus beta cube, we use this formula directly. Alpha plus beta bracket cube minus 3 alpha beta plus alpha plus into alpha plus beta. So here we want alpha plus beta, alpha plus beta. Alpha into beta, alpha into beta. So first we find sum of the roots and product of the roots. So let's start. Given quadratic equation is. What is the given quadratic equation? First write given quadratic equation is. What is the given quadratic equation? Y square minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. Compare with ay square plus by plus c is equal to 0. We get value of a as 1, value of b as minus 2 and value of c as minus 7. A, b and c. Okay. So we want alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Second step, this is the first step. This is second. Alpha plus beta is equal to. We had done the formula for alpha plus beta minus b upon a. And alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. This is the formula. Okay. We had done. So minus, what is the value of b? Minus 2. This minus sign, value of b is minus 2. Upon, what is the value of a? 1. Minus minus plus 2 upon 1. Therefore, alpha plus beta is equal to 2. Similarly here, C minus 7 upon A 1. Therefore, alpha into beta is equal to minus 7. Okay. For finding this formula, we want alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. So first comparing, calculate A, B, C, and then you calculate alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Now, first term. What is the first term? Alpha square plus beta square. What is the formula for alpha square plus beta square? Here, alpha plus beta bracket square minus 2 alpha. How this formula becomes, understand? So here, what is the value of alpha plus beta? 2. 2 square minus 2 into, what is the value of alpha into beta? Minus 7. 2 square is 4, minus minus plus 7 to the 14. Therefore, alpha square plus beta square is equal to 8. The value of alpha square plus beta square is here 8. First we had find. Now second, alpha cube plus beta cube. What is the formula for alpha cube plus beta cube? Alpha plus beta bracket cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Okay. So put the values. Alpha plus beta value is 2. So 2 cube minus 3 as it is. Alpha into beta value is minus 7 into alpha plus beta value is 2. So 2 cube is 2 into 2 into 2, 8. Minus minus plus 7 3s are 21 into 2, 42. Okay. Here answer is 50. Therefore, alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to 50. So we calculate alpha square plus beta square and alpha cube plus beta cube. For this, you remember this step is very important. And this step, you remember both these steps, both formula, you can easily find the alpha square plus beta square and alpha cube plus beta cube. Students, you will see last example in practice 2.5, question number 7. Find the value of k if the roots of quadratic equation 3y square plus ky plus 12 is equal to 0 is real and equal. Read question first carefully. Here we have to find the value of k, and we had given the quadratic equation whose roots are real and equal. We know if the roots are real and equal. When the roots are real and equal, if the value of b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. We had learned the three cases. If value of b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, b square minus 4ac is less than 0, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. So real and equal is when the discriminant is 0. So value of b square minus 4ac is 0. Okay. Roots are real and equal given means value of b square minus 4ac is given 0. Understand? So we want b, a and c. So compare the given equation. Compare 3y square plus ky plus 12 is equal to 0 with ay square plus by plus c is equal to 0. We get y square, what is the value of a? 3. What is the value of b? K. And what is the value of c? 12. Okay. Given that, what is given? Roots are real and equal. are 12. 12 into 12, 144 is equal to 0. Therefore, k² is equal to 144 minus k plus. Taking square root on both sides. Taking square root on both sides. What we get? K square root is k is equal to plus or minus 144 square root is 12. Therefore, value of k is either 12 or minus 12. Okay, understand? Here, the quadratic equation would be given real and equal. So we use the condition b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 and simplify. Here also in question 7, second example is also in this type. Roots are given real and equal. We have to find the value of k. So student, in this lecture we had seen how to form quadratic equation, that is formation of quadratic equation by using formula x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0, and relation between roots and coefficients, that is alpha plus beta is equal to minus c upon a and alpha into beta is equal to alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a and alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Also we had seen nature of root and value of discriminant. All these examples are based on the practice set 2.5. So your today's homework is try to solve practice set 2.5. Okay, thank you. See you in the next video.